everybody. Welcome to another episode of Pransh-U-nfiltered, where we keep the conversations raw while bringing you the real talks. Today is a very special day. We have our guest, Naresh Kumar Chavda ji, with us. He's all the way from Ontario, Toronto, and he is a founding president and also the chair, board of trustee for CHCC, which is Canadian Hindu Chambers of Commerce. And without further ado, let's welcome our guest, Naresh ji. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. First of all, thank you, Pransh-U-nfiltered. It's a very good podcast team, and I congratulate you, all of you in Northern Hemisphere. You are working very well.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, we just got started off, and we could be more fortunate to have somebody like you who's doing a lot for the community, and having our people go out in the community and do the extra work. It just brings me to bring you a question that what made you start all this, and I think our audience wants to learn where this whole journey started. So can you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
So when I was in a university or after schooling, I went in college. So one of my mentor, he always say, whatever you're doing, your professional work, personal work, supporting family in the any work or social work, do stretch yourself and do a little bit more. Then you will get the real result. And that's a small, simple sentence I'm following from my life. And that's why I do whatever possible for my family. Again, stretch myself and do more for family. Stretch myself and do more for my professional work. And stretch myself and more do for social work. And that's I always enjoy.
Right, right, right. And apart from doing the community work, you're also a business owner. So where did this whole journey start? Where I know you are the first generation from India. So tell us a little bit about that. The mindset of growing up in the, I don't know where you're growing up. So please tell us about that. Because here we don't just talk about just the professional life and the community life. We also want to know the personality you are, because the personality shapes us, right? And that's what makes us take all these decisions in life, whether to be a community leader, whether to be a business owner, whether to be working, whether to be a good husband, good parent. I think all comes from the childhood and how you have your parents in your life. I think I would say for myself, I'm the second generation here, and I think parents is the one who shapes you, right? Apart from anything else. So I want to just learn a little bit about that as well from you.
Yeah, I came from a very small town of Gujarat, India, the Sada. I belong to farmer family. My father is working in a government at that time. He was employed, but we have a joint family, and that's one of the cultural value we all, I think, society from India we have the joint family. So once a while, we 24 people sitting in a one single room for food in our family house. Actually, that's I said. Uh, that's make you more comfortable to work with the people. And here, when we are in professional, I'm also professional. I did my Bachelor of Engineering, one of the very prominent college, engineering college from Ahmedabad in textile. I did my MBA Marketing, MBA HR from Indira Gandhi Open University. Same time, I did my Bachelor of Law and Master of Law. So all I studied from India.
Okay.
So and over here, I'm practicing immigration as an immigration consultant. Yeah, and I'm doing real estate practice too. As a professional, I have two offices, one in One Woodbridge and one in Ahmedabad, uh, serving thousands of clients, part of my professional life. And as I mentioned, I grew up in a small town. I studied five school, part of my grade 1 to grade 12, three cities. So I can, uh,
You have a variety of cultures that you have taken in, and you have a wide variety of experience for sure. I think that's the best part about our people, and I think that's why our people are the most successful in any country wherever they travel, far and wide. Is we are so adaptable to different altitudes, different cultures. We have the best quality of integrating into society, and I think that's the best trait about us. And I think in today's world, I think that's an essential key, right? If you don't have that, I mean, you're just gonna be a stagnant in life, right? So when you came to Canada, like just like everybody else, I'm sure you went through the struggles of me having the ends meet, doing the odd jobs, because I know I've seen my dad, because my dad was the first generation. He came here. he went through all the struggles. He made sure there's enough food on the table for us to survive, and then that's when the next generation is able to kind of go out and take all these risks of starting the businesses and stuff. But you were able to do it within your first generation. So tell us a little bit about that. Like, what was your mindset like?
Yeah, so when we, like as I mentioned, like I was in college, anyone going out of India, we always say like, oh, it's like at that time we think it's not good. Like you grown up over here, like government spend lots of money to part of your college education and everything, like the way they support, and then you go and serve outside, like outside the other country. So what's the benefit to the our home country? Everyone feel like that, and I'm one of the student of that. But eventually, I learn. Maybe, and that's I know one of our India's great Prime Minister, Vajpayee ji, he was in a Somnath. He was a Prime Minister. He says something. NRI are more taxpayer than average local Indian. And then I click myself. Oh, that's then eventually what we really help. And then he say like freedom, freedom movement of India. Many NRI, including Mahatma Gandhi, Sardar Patel, they all moved to before 100 years. They moved to outside of India. They study, they maybe professional life, and they come back and they serve the nation. So I always say like country or nationhood is not a boundary. It's like your way of thinking, and it's a global citizen right now. The phenomena going on everywhere. I totally trust on that. So then I also think who oppose the to migrate. Uh, I migrate myself, and I have migration profession. So yeah, that's a you change from scratch. Your sometimes those kind of your uh, thought process, and still you are always continue with your belief. That's a very unique part. When I came to Canada, everyone have a different story and hardship. I also go through all the situation in before 22 years, 21 years. I was able to do marketing for a couple of companies. I don't want to work in the factory and I'm a people person. But then I didn't realize it's winter time. So I used to do like daughter of marketing too, partnered
Oh,
by Toronto Star, Bill Canada, and those companies. But that give me a people to people contact, how to convince the people in this odd situation. I came from India as a first generation, as you mentioned, and you have good strength. Eventually, yeah, I complete my study over here within 3 years. Same time, I appear in a judiciary exam in India, so I lost that chance and I came over here and
okay.
did a lot of marketing. But I eventually, with the God of grace and the family support, professional from 2008, I'm doing education service. 2011, I'm doing immigration service
Okay.
and real estate. I have my own small office over here in one Bridge, one office in Ahmedabad, and as I mentioned, so thousands of clients
Yeah.
going good, and this profession going good. That's why I get some extra time, spare time, and now more time for the society.
Of course.
So I would
Of
give
course.
back to society whatever I can.
Yeah. So you have a couple of businesses, but the major one is your immigration services business. Okay. Okay. So then moving from that, going into the community involvement, and tell us a little bit about that. You're involved with a lot of communities. I just before the podcast, you were talking about you're also part of the oldest Sanatan Mandir, which is in I believe it's in Scarborough, or
It's in Markham.
it's in Markham. Sorry, yeah, because I used to live in Scarborough. I used to we actually arrived in 2005, so 20 years ago, and we stayed in 1 year in Scarborough. And Sanatan Mandir is what we used to go to all the
Yes.
time. So you are part of that.
Yeah, I was a volunteer with Sanatana Mandir from long time, and my kids also right now volunteer in Sanatana Mandir. But yeah, I'm in a board of trustee and board of director right now,
Okay,
and try to help
great.
the community at large.
Great, great, great. And then what made you come to Edmonton this weekend? Please tell us a little bit about that as well. Just so you guys know, there is the CHCC, which is the Canadian Hindu Chamber of Commerce, fourth Invest India, Invest Canada Business Summit going on, which is why he's here. But I just wanted to listen, coming from you, that what is it that you guys are doing?
Yeah, it's an amazing city and amazing people. Edmonton. That's why
Thank
we
you.
select Canada Hindu Chamber, and not only me, but I have my other colleagues, director like our treasurer Rashmikant Patel with me, Ananth, he's our director, and definitely Maharshi Jani, our vice president operation, he's also joined with me because of Air Canada strike. We have other 7 other directors and key CHCC member not able to join the opportunity, but our president is going to be live, Kushagra Sharma. So, Canada Hindu Chamber of Commerce, as you mentioned, is a Palm Canada organization. And our fundamental is not like uh, ask all organizations to work under us. Same time, we want to shoulder to shoulder. We want to support each other as a community. And it's a unique first chamber, Hindu chamber in North America. Or I say outside of India is the first Hindu chamber.
Okay.
And how I know actually, when we started in 2021, is a COVID time, and it's a community need actually. So part of many other community member, we met many times, and for Hindu advocacy in Canada, Hindu mentorship for the businessman and professional, Hindu networking for the community. Many other religion, they have their chamber, economic, those kind of activity going on. And it's good for every community, in all community. Eventually, it's benefit to Canada. When we come up with the community leader, meet them, and finally we structurize on Vijayadashmi in 2021, register, and Makar Sankranti, 14 January, we have official opening. Prime Minister message is there, opposition leader, and many other three layer of government, almost 16 political entity. They come up for the online our inauguration on 14 January 2022.
Right.
Many dignitaries, you can name it like Sri Ravi Shankar and many other dignitaries across the globe. They give us blessing on the same day from USA with Nanda. He's a Padma Shri, and he was a very prompt lawyer in USA from last 40 years. He's no more right now. Last year he passed away, but he was our chief guest to do the opening ceremony of the chamber. So reason, as I mentioned, chamber is established for 5 years, but the member and the stakeholder, you will see they are well established from decades in Canada and across the Canada. When I say across the Canada, we have our first treasurer from Nunavut. We have we have director from Prince Edward Island, from BC, small Ottawa, Toronto definitely, Edmonton. We have director from day one actually, national team. So it is not to pick up and select, but there are active people from community across the Canada. They connected with the Canada Hindu Chamber of Commerce. We are not a religious, we are not doing religious day-to-day activity like puja paddhati or those things. Same time, we are not a cultural association. It's a chamber, so for advocacy, network, professional network, mentorship, and affinity program we are doing for community. Right. And as I mentioned, when we start, we have communication with Prime Minister office to come up on the opening ceremony, and someone we are talking, and they say like, great, you guys, Hindu community are highest officially density-wise in a business, and you guys don't have such a single organization up to now. And many other community group, they have many organizations. You will see actually. So they also promote.
Right.
And eventually, as I mentioned, is a business organization, mentorship. So if Hindu prosperous, community prospers, and community prospers, Canada will prosper too.
Of course. So when you say you guys started this this organization back in 2021, and from the first time onwards, like you had the first treasurer from Nunavut, right? So how, like obviously the legwork, or I would say the behind the scene work was going on much longer than that, I'm guessing, in order to kind of connect with people from all across Canada. So like how, what was the vision like? Like what makes CHCC so different that you have people from all across Canada supporting you, and not just that, and having also the blessings from the MLAs, the MPs, the ministers, the prime minister level as well, and how, like what is so different about CHCC that the other chamber doesn't have, and why is there so much value on it?
Yeah, so part of social work from back home and over here, I learned like any association, any organization, any temple, or any good cause we come. So first couple of years or some time being, people need to support organization, and once organizations grow, organizations support people and community. That's obvious tendency. So as I mentioned, like organization is very much new in Aja, for 4 years, 5 years, we make it happen. But the community connected with organization from day one, they are already well established. And part of many social work and needs of Hindu community, we meet many times, many other group of people, they connect, and everyone have a mindset, something's supposed to come. And it is not only me, there is a group of people. We have a couple of meetings, like almost 8 months we have a thought process. So we need advocacy, we need a networking, it's a capitalist. Like we are living in North America, so definitely we all financially we supposed to sound and more sound, then we can help each other. So as I mentioned, like temple have a religious activity is good, supposed to be happen, and many other religion they have their own religious places. It's a good for our belief and things. But Hinduism is a kind of we are outside. I learned from like we are fundamentally we are united, but organization we divided.
Yes.
That's what people say.
Yeah, which is why I asked you that question, because a lot of times what happens is when you have, because if you see that the scene in Edmonton is such that there is a lot of organization, and then when we approach people that, hey, you want to be part of this organization, they're like, well, another organization, you know what I mean, like, what do you guys want now, right? And from having that mindset of the people, right, and then coming in as a new organization just 4 years old and having pan across Canada and having people commit to it, I think part of the reason could also be that it's a very pro business organization is what I'm guessing, right? Well, it's a chamber, so it's a very pro business. And I guess, did you guys, I mean, when you start off, just like anything else, like you're in Canada, I'm in Canada, like, anything that you start off, people want to see numbers, people want to see results. Oh, okay, well, I'll do this, but what are the results? Like, what have you guys done? So did you guys have something to show, or did you guys have something to kind of back up? Because a lot of times our people are our most biggest critics, right? And which is a good thing, you know what I mean? Like, you always want someone to ask you that tough question, and then I think that asking the tough question gets you the better answers, and I think it's a longevity of the organization, or anything in such particular. But was there anything like that?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like and we Hindu people are mostly in professional. Like if you see like 10 billionaire company, or we found the chair CEO from Hindu community.
Of course.
So reason when we are like very good in our professional and business life, we are tough when we spending one single penny. And
Yeah.
It's a matter of like thousands of dollars, like $1,000 fees for life member.
Yeah.
So is it definitely. But as I mentioned in a previous comment, like when we in starting mode, we need to nurture the organization. But our goal is supposed to be perfect and very concrete and possible also. And for that, we need a team of people who are already proven people across Canada. And Canada have a beauty and the issue also like 5,000 kilometer we have border like coast to coast.
Right.
And community divided area wise to meet. Like I can easily go to the London, UK compared to Edmonton. So it's the
Yeah,
same
of
time
course.
for me from Toronto. So, but still, we need to grow. Now, this is reality we have, and it's permanent reality for us as a Canadian.
Right.
Canadian.
Right.
So, in a 4-year history, we did a trade mission, couple of trade mission in Guyana, India, Bangladesh, Nepal, and my fellow colleagues may be explaining about that also in future. So, we have Dhanteras Gala. Dhanteras is a prosperous health and wealth, prosperous our annual things for the Hindu belief actually. So we have Dhanteras Gala, more than 600, 700 people every time come in Gala. We recognize 10 individual in Canada from global and one in global Hindu across globe. Tulsi Gabbard, she's one of the awardee last time.
Really?
Yeah, so
I think she was running for the.
She's a FBI chair right now.
She's FBI chair right
Before
now.
that, we
For the
nominated
presidency,
her
yeah.
actually, and all the our accountability of the day-to-day activity of CHCC, our gala, our selection of the awardees, everything is transparent. Anyone can nominate anyone. We have a very good advisory board. And advisory board also coast to coast. And you will see that one of the richest Indo-Canadian, he never become member anywhere. He learned CHCC from online and he become member by day one.
Really?
And many other bank CFO, they are our advisory board member.
What are you able to share the name of the gentleman?
I think I leave that part.
Okay, okay.
Then, I need the permission as I mentioned.
No problem.
But yeah, but he's our member. Anyone can check our website and
Okay.
can research on that. And,
Okay.
Those kind of people across Canada, I will say.
What's the website? You want to just say the website? We'll just put it on the at the bottom of our.
chcconline.ca. That's our official website. And website have a unique situation. This is our annual last year magazine. I want to show. We have our app, member app.
Great.
Especially help to member. Any member, if someone want to become member, go to the app or website. They can become member directly, and they directly connected with other member also. And it's secure and easy to connect both.
Right.
So if I want to connect my other fellow members, I can log in, I can send the request, they can connect directly, and across Canada, it's a very unique, organic group of people who are helping each other for the
Right.
business and professional
Right.
activity.
So I was kind of briefly going through that. Do you want to kind of explain a little bit about how the whole membership works? Because I know there's multiple different levels of membership. There's one which is a life membership. There's a general membership. There's a youth membership. What are the differences? And yeah, if you can explain that.
Yeah, so right now we are more focused on life membership, and majority life member are from reference and by invitation only.
Okay.
So across Canada, we have 350 surrounding life member, and life
Oh.
membership is $1,001.
Okay.
One is always prosperous. So you
Of
will
course.
see every single our logo, our magazine, our anything you will see, like you will see the Hindu feel.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 1001 is a life membership. 101 is our regular membership yearly, annually.
Okay.
Any Hindu across globe, they can become member of
Across globe.
across the globe. Yeah.
Okay.
Life member only restricted for a Canadian citizen or PR only.
Okay.
And majority life member have all right and responsibility to become a stakeholder or holding any position. Regular member, they can become a regular member. They can get all information from CHCC various event. They can participate in an event. Definitely, they don't have a benefit of compared to life member, but yeah, they also part of the CHCC team across the globe
Okay.
because it's a business chamber.
Of course.
We can do the business for any country and any Hindu across globe.
Right.
You can do the business, and we have our corporate membership, $251 for any corporation. They can become member, but as a corporation, the Hindu people, employee, owner from the corporation, they can participate as a part of their corporation membership. We have youth membership, $51. Any youth can join, and we have many youth already connected with the CHCC. They from day one when they become a little bit older age, they have experience in this kind of social activity.
Right. Right.
Help them, and the very unique membership we have is a temple membership or cultural association, Hindu cultural association. So that part is $101 for lifetime, permanent basically. So those temple and organization as advocacy is one of the member, Hindu advocacy is one member, and Canada have a different situation. We've seen in recent era of 5 years many temple attack and many other activity happen, or if not then in future also whenever needed. So temple we can help them for advocacy, and whenever they help any other help we can help them. So temple also become member of CHCC, and very prompt temple from across the Canada. We already have our members.
Great, great. So when you say the general membership, like what sort of do you guys do events throughout the year, or how many events and what kind of events do you guys do throughout the years?
Yeah, so it's a very good question, and we have a couple of events, like we have online event every bi-weekly.
Because I think you have one coming up tonight. I wanna. You still have to explain what's going on there.
We have multiple events. Within this month, we have 3 events which cover almost 10,000 kilometers of area. I will, if we do triangle, we have today we have Invest India, fourth Invest India, Invest Canada in Edmonton.
Yeah.
On 30 of August in Gulf University in Ontario, we have B2B, business to business. Already registration is full.
Okay.
It's a B2B meeting and event going on over there in Gulf University.
Right.
We have a September 20 in Toronto. We have a business networking event. Registration already almost 75% full. This announced last. This is an in-person event, and those kind of event continue. Again, is for mentorship, networking, professional speaker we invite. We have online event every bi-weekly across globe. We invite the speakers for benefit of the community and larger community also.
Right.
Non-Hindu also get benefited also.
Right.
The reason every single event, majority event, we have recorded version on our YouTube channel. You will see the day one, first event to up to now, everything is recorded. So we can get the benefit later on also. This is the one example. Majority member coming from Indian origin, from Bharat. We have one event for inherited property and rules and regulation. We invite one speaker from Mumbai, and that event is that much popular because everyone have a property.
Properties in India.
Property over there, they have a different kind of issue. The unique law firm in Mumbai, they are providing this service. So that's we have one health event for Ayurveda. It's very good. Jeffrey Armstrong, he is a Hindu from British Columbia. We have a series of eight speaker series for him about the Gita.
Okay.
So it's very helpful actually, and very versatile event you will find. And as I mentioned, compared to many other organizations, every organization is doing good. I am also part of as a member many other organizations, other chamber and board in Toronto. Here you feel, I will say in Hindi, apnapan.
Of course.
Or like you will feel your own people, easy to connect. You have many common things which you not found everywhere. That's happen. That's a natural thing for all community and every community.
Yep.
So we'll find like those kind of things, So that's why the chamber grow very fast Hindu Chamber from in last 4 years. We are launching our Alberta chapter 2.
Oh yeah, great.
This is third chapter.
Right.
We have British Columbia chapter, Southwest Ontario chapter, and this Alberta will be third chapter we are launching today.
Okay, great.
So
Great.
chapter means 51 life member. We need actually to approach for the chapter to board of trustee and director.
Right.
So we have chapter launch today, and we have successfully have many life member from Alberta.
Great, great, great. Well, so apart from all this, I just want to take it to a little bit of your personal side. So apart from all this, do you have time for your family? Like, how do you, like, what do you, how do you spend your time with your family? Like, what do you?
My daughter told me like yesterday, if you are at home, I still need to call you. Rapid. No, but yeah, so family support. That's why I'm able to do this thing.
Of course.
Otherwise, no one can do.
Of course.
Family, my full family is fully supporting me. But as I mentioned, we need to stretch ourselves a little bit. So I stretch my time for family, stretch my time for my professional work, and stretch my time for social work.
Of course.
So I get less sleep,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's managed. And
I think it brings your soul the happiness, right? I think it's all about the. Are you a bit into spirituality?
yeah, that's why we are Hindu Chamber.
There you go.
It's not a spirituality, but spirituality is I personally believe is not a one single time I decide from today and start. It's a continued process. And it's a natural process.
Of course.
So when you work with people, you will realize. And
Of course.
Work with the community, you realize.
Yeah.
So we have in Hinduism we say, if you work for community, other than you work anything other than your benefit, professional, personal, or financial, or maybe for any other benefit, when you work without any benefit for any good cause, automatically your spirituality start.
Of course.
And that's we are trying actually.
Yeah.
Personally, we don't need to get when we are successful in our business and profession, then we get time for social work.
Of course. Yeah.
So definitely we get benefited naturally, but we are not doing this for our benefit. And many other our director and other stakeholders who are working in CHCC, we think community needs this kind of work for the community and for next generation.
Yeah.
So that's why we are doing. But yeah, family support a lot.
Yeah. For sure.
My kids and my wife and family from back home also.
Of course.
And that's why I'm doing
that always should be there. So I'll we are a little bit of a time crunch here. We still have Naresh's team here with us as well that I'm gonna be taking up next. But I just want to have we spoke briefly about this yesterday, but I just want you to say it on camera, like that one line about the Forbes, that thing you were talking about the importance of the Hindus in North America. If you can say that, and then we'll just end it there, and we'll just have you introduce the next guest.
So there is one very good quote actually I found somewhere, and I maybe try to answer. And I can say within one sentence, we see like many part of business promotion, how to go like promote our own business and business growth also, many policy things. But we less think about ethical business. Today morning, in a hotel room, I'm just watching the news. In USA, Manhattan, they are going on the news. The social people have a loneliness actually. They not found the people to talk.
Right.
So Manhattan is people like average income maybe 200K, 100K or something for professional, and they have a loneliness issue. And in UK, there is a loneliness ministry.
Wow. Okay.
Official loneliness ministry.
Yeah.
So I found many those kind of solutions in our day-to-day Hindu dharma life, and ethical business, ethical talk, ethical networking. That's the automatic part. And I define like Hindu are kind of sugar mixed up in a milk, give a sweetened taste. So Hindu across globe, anywhere, in difficult situation, they mix up with anyone, local community. They easily mix up with local custom, and they give a fruitful result to local community or local country. And that's why from Japan, I'm not supposed to announce, but let me tell the story, and nothing wrong if someone else do. We have plan in next summer, next winter, so sometime February. I'm taking a little bit long time, but
No, that's fine. That's fine.
very good point. Maybe community into law. We are doing one online event for 24 hours.
24
starting
hours.
from Japan, Hindu speaker, businessman, professional, starting from Japan up to Canada at one go, the last globe,
Right.
the globe.
Yeah.
Every single country we have the speaker. As per the sunrise, they start speaking for maybe 15 minutes to half an hour. The next speaker. It's a 24 hours event.
Wow.
online event. So I want to say that the way the Hindu businessman, professional or community settle from Japan to every single country across the globe, and they never give a panic to the local community if they are like in a minority, and same time they help the local custom, culture, community, and the main thing about economy, which is a big issue right now.
Hmm.
So if something good, everyone need to accept. Everyone need to easily, with both arm, they need to supposed to, keep them in a place, and that's why Hindu community everywhere. So I have a very good quote I want to say at this moment,
Sure.
where culture meet commerce, value drive business, and growth reflect dharma. That's the CHCC.
Great, great. Very well said. And thank you so much, Naresh Chawlaji. I hope next time when you come, I think we should have a next part to it because I think there's a lot more stories I want to explore.
I will
But
wait for that.
and then just one last thing before you go, I know I have it in my mind, and I've kind of saw you on your Facebook profile that you met with our former Prime Minister Stephen Harper and our current Indian Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. So what was the energy like? You know, everyone talks about worldwide everywhere. Narendra Modi ji's the energy. Everyone talks about it. How he's very energetic, and he's called the youth. He's called the youth in his 70s. So what do you pick up from him? Like what is the biggest lesson that you maybe have taken from him just by shaking his hand?
Oh yeah, that's the between two biggest democracy. One is
Of course,
area wise and one is population wise.
population
And
wise.
between that, I get a chance. Is a community work, and part of community work from community both country. There's a couple of people who are part of the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi visit to Canada in 2015.
Hmm.
I was part of the team as a general secretary, and yeah, I get a chance to do the whole event as a team, and I got a chance to meet both of them a couple of times,
Right.
part of this whole event, and yeah, that photo give lots of energy. Uh, Sometimes picture is not important.
Yeah.
Sometimes picture is important.
Yeah.
So I say that's make you true for community because that's in front of you. You get a chance to meet those people. Try to become 1% of those people. In both, I say like
Yeah.
Stephen Harper did the wonderful job for Canada.
I think
One of the
Stephen Harper. I think people still remember him. You
oh
know,
yeah,
from
so
back in the
very
times,
many
because yeah, he was one of the best prime
prime
ministers
minister
we've
who
ever
grow
had.
the
And
economy like at that era. I went through his era when I as a newcomer,
yes,
and
yeah,
he grow the economy very well.
very
So
well.
he's a very great prime minister of Canada, and of course Narendra Modi ji is also great prime minister of Canada and great leader of world actually. I say
India, yeah, India, yeah, yeah.
world actually.
Of course,
Yeah,
of
because he's
course.
a world leader, and I got a chance, and it's a great vibe actually. Always, whenever you get a chance,
Yeah.
anyone get a chance.
It
It's
just
energy
gives you that fuel to run extra
for
mile
whole life.
for whole life. There you go.
I say whole life. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's a good
Okay,
job.
great. So what do we have up next?
Yeah, so we have, as I mentioned, like CHCC, many directors, stakeholders, they travel a lot across Canada to nurture this organization, new organization. We have team of directors and members came from Toronto. They're supposed to come from BC also, a couple of people, and other couple of people flight cancelled because of Air Canada strike. But we have our treasurer and member from day one, Rashmikant Patel. He won a couple of double-digit number business. I know that actually,
Okay.
and he's our treasurer. He's with us, flying from. In this odd situation, he has a busy schedule, but he get a time and he coming for today's event.
Okay.
He was Ananth Tharmalingam. He is also in a real estate business in Toronto. He joined many times in our trade mission and other events also.
Yeah.
And he have Maharshi Jani, Vice President Operation. He's a backbone for CHCC, I say from day one.
Yeah.
He was a member of the year first year. So who did the highest volunteer work for the chamber. They all four we are here today.
All right. So we got our next guest here. His name is Mr. Rashmikant Patel. He is also the founding treasurer for CHCC, and he's the current board of trustees. So Rashmikant ji, welcome to the show.
Thank you
So
thank you for having here. Yes, nice to be here.
yeah, for sure. So we had a very in-depth conversation with Mr. Naresh ji. He's the founding president. So we'll just keep it very brief. I know you guys are all crunch in time. So Rashmikant ji, what made you join CHCC? What was your
Uh, Still, I'm involved in lots of community program and everything. So we met Naresh by Tiranga rally first.
okay?
From that we met, and from there we started this uh, program, which is called CHCC.
Okay,
This program. Then we joined together, and from there from day one, I'm part of the CHCC.
okay, okay, okay. So like, what made you like? Was there a particular reason that you think that a CHCC sort of a organization was needed?
As Naresh Bhai said, we don't have any Hindu community in it in Canada
For business, for
for
business,
business purpose.
right?
So we trying to have all Hindu businessmen and professionals on one platform,
Mm-hmm.
and we can create more unity as a
Right,
Hindu. That's what the purpose of that.
right,
Yes,
right, right.
and from my my purpose is I'm pro Hindu.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do something for Hindu
Mm-hmm.
and some for the Rashtra, which is my country, India.
Okay,
So I want to do something for country and some for community.
yeah,
Because whatever we gain here in Canada, so we try to give back to my home country
yeah, for sure.
and Hindu. That's the
And
reason.
and just so everyone knows, Rashmikant ji, he owns multiple businesses, so he's already doing big strides in Canada. He's a big employer for a lot of people, so he's getting employment to a lot of people. But
Look, trying.
he's just being modest here. But he's doing great for himself. You know, he's also doing great for the community, and he's doing great for the economic movement of Canadian cultures and values as well. And you know, at the same time, with CSCC, I'm guessing you want to do the same thing that reflects to the Indian side as well.
Correct.
Right, 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 right. So how is your what's your feedback so far with the CSCC? Like, as because you're a treasurer when you started
Yes,
off,
yes, yeah.
so you know any or sorry, I'm just gonna any organization that you start from day one, money is always a problem. The inflow of
Yes.
money is always a problem. So how have you been able to do that side of things?
Yes, the grace of God and the hard work from our core team, we are never had problem. Still, we are working on it day by day. It's ongoing process. It's not gonna stop. We are still always work hard to make life members and everything. So we're working on it, and like support, we are here today in Edmonton. And slowly, we are growing. In 4 year, we are like across the Canada. So we are doing great, and still we're looking, and we're gonna work hard
Yeah,
with everybody's support.
yeah,
It's a teamwork,
of course.
and without work, nothing is possible.
Right,
And we're working hard, and people are working hard
right,
as a team.
right,
It's a
right.
team. It's a big teamwork.
Yeah, so when you say it's an ongoing process, I'm talking in terms of the financial side of things to run an organization. So you have a lot of donation drives, and how does the money, like, how does, if you don't mind me share
No,
asking,
no, it's not a donation, but only is a life member fees coming in.
right,
That's why we building the
the
building the
funds?
CSS and everything.
Okay,
And in short future, we trying to have a big office in Canada.
you know,
So we don't have office yet, so we are working on it.
right,
In short future, we have an office for CSCC,
right,
and from there, we are trying to work across the globe.
right, right. Because you guys have done galas across,
This
yeah,
is our, we already have fourth gala already. So
okay,
and every year, and today we're gonna have some surprise news from this event. Today's night event.
okay,
So our next gala will be in BC maybe.
okay,
We don't know.
okay,
Our president gonna announce today.
okay, great.
That's the plan.
Great, great, great. So you know, like all these stuff. The reason why I'm asking all these financial questions because is
Yeah.
you're the money guy.
Oh,
So
that is
and you know, any organization, it not just. I mean, the support is always there from the community, but the dollar amount is a big one as well, right? So Like we're just trying to understand like how does that sort of thing work, and I think yeah, like I guess your lifetime membership, and you also have the general membership,
That's correct.
and you also have the youth membership, which is where you got your money from, right? I guess.
Our organization, the main thing is we have title, but title is nothing. Everybody's work.
Of course,
Everybody working in all areas.
of course.
Everybody is working for life member. Everybody working for the media and everything, for wealth and everything. So
Yeah.
everybody work.
Yeah, I
across-
mean, when you're
across-
part of a nonprofit organization,
Yes.
you're not the president or a treasurer or secretary. They're all just a fancy words, but everyone's basically advocacy.
Advocacy. Yes.
They're all doing advocating for their respectable organization. I mean, I'm also part of the Gurry Glass Association of Canada here, and I'm also a director. And same as that, I do what my president does. We
Yeah.
always are advocating, right? I mean,
Correct.
if there is something out there which is not sending the right across message about our organization, we just try to just say, hey, you know what, this is not how it is. This is how it is. But I mean, we can only do that. We can only do so much, right? So, anyway, so in terms of like your family support, like your family is also part of CHCC.
Yes. My daughter is involved pretty much in CHCC.
Okay,
See all events. She's always there. She's in university, but still she spare her time for the community and for the CHCC. So she's always there,
great,
supporting me as well.
great. So I think it's very good, and it's very essential to have the youth being part of this, right? You know what I mean? Because I think youth is gonna be, I mean, they will be the one that's gonna be the torchbearer for the next generation, right? And then
Next few years, they are the one taking over.
taking over.
This yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
the way it's work, right?
you guys have a great foundation going, and I think it's about time to introduce some of the youth. So do you guys have some sort of a youth program? I guess we'll be talking more with
Yes,
Maharshi
we
ji.
have youth membership, which is only $51.
Mhm.
That's fee is for the number. We try to promote the kids and bring it into the system. That's the plan.
Okay, okay, great. Well, thank you so much, Rashmikant ji.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And you want to just say last few words before we go on to the next guest?
No, it's good luck, whatever you're doing. And
Thank
it's,
you.
it's a very nice having here today and
For sure.
and we're looking forward to tonight.
Yeah, for
Big,
sure.
big
And
events.
if there's
And,
something that we missed that you want to highlight for the event or for CSCC, you can go ahead.
Mostly we'll see tonight what happened.
Okay, okay, we are all
Yes,
excited for
yeah,
that.
okay. Thank you
Okay,
very much.
thank you so much, Rashmikant ji. Thank you. So that was Rashmikant ji, and like I said, he was a founding treasurer, and he's also the current board chair of trustees. And so we are moving forward with our next guest. All right, we're rolling. So we got the next guest here, Mr. Ananth ji. He's the current director. He just joined the community back 2 years ago, and we're more than excited to understand the CHCC, its mission, the objective, where they're taking it, what's a big end goal. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Ananji, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, and it's my pleasure talking to you.
For sure.
I've been in this CHCC for about last 3 years. My name is Ananth. I'm in a business on real estate industry.
Yeah.
I've been in Canada for 35 years. I grew up here almost in Toronto. This is my first time coming to Alberta.
Really?
Yes, it
Okay.
is. So it's a good reason. It's a memorable stuff. And
Cool.
was born in Sri Lanka, and I'm a
Great.
proud Hindu. Came to Canada when I was 13 years old.
Great.
I've seen so many ups and downs. I'm an entrepreneur. I became an entrepreneur not because of just I want to make money. I want to help others too.
Right.
So I found a platform, CHCC, one of the amazing platform that I can be a proud Hindu as well as I can help other people.
Right.
So
Right.
that makes sense. And this is my first time actually giving an interview on
Yeah.
behalf of CHCC.
That's fine. I see you're shaking a little bit. That's okay, man. Just
So
we're just all relaxing and we're just having a normal conversation. I just want to take a recap on. You said you moved here when you were 13. I actually moved here when I was 13 as well.
nice.
And the 13-year-old is a very tender. It's a very tender age,
Right.
right? Because that's a transition from being a boy to being the
Going to a
teenager,
teenager. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, and then I'm guessing you moved with your family.
Yes, my mom was here a bit earlier, and she sponsored us,
Okay,
and we came to Canada and started my high school here,
great.
and I finished in I think 1996. I graduated from high school.
You're just telling everybody your age.
Yes, I'm 49 years old.
Okay, there you go.
Right, and then this is a very good opportunity for me to. And then I went to Centennial College and
Okay,
finished system technology, and I worked in IBM and Celestica and
great.
Coca-Cola, and I always felt incomplete because I wanted to do something on my own. Always I felt like I'm working for somebody else. And I
Right,
wanted to become entrepreneur. I want to work by myself and
right.
help others too. So I choose to become a mentor.
Oh, great,
Right.
great, great. So, there's always that switch, from working for somebody else and doing your own business. What was that turning point? What made you, because there everyone has a story. There everyone has that, man, you know what? This happened. Well, I'm gonna tell this guy that I can do this too. Like, do you have a story? Everyone has a story.
Well, it's never enough. Somebody is telling me something to do,
Yeah.
or I have to be accountability for someone when I'm working. Even though if I'm working for a professional work like system technology, such a company like IBM and Celestica, I felt incomplete.
Right.
So I never fulfilled. And then I have a set income for that. I
Right.
wanted to write my own paycheck.
Of course.
So I choose this field. You write your own paycheck. You can make $100,000 or $1 million.
Of
Choice
course.
is yours, but
Yeah.
you have to put that effort into it.
Right. Right.
So that's how I got into
You're
this.
the go-getter. You're
Right.
not one of those where, hey, this is your assignment, you do
Yeah.
this and that's it. And a lot of times what happens in the big corporations, and I've been part of big corporations where you're given something and they expect you to do this within 2 weeks and you're done in 2 days. And then after that you're just running around just not doing anything,
Right.
right? So
Yeah.
I think at that time it's almost like you got a Ferrari engine in a Toyota Corolla. You just want to go, but you can't go. You know what I mean? So I
That's
think
right.
I think it's very essential that yeah, like you said, just go out. And I think it's the hardest switch. So apart from doing business, like what you joined CSCC, were you doing anything prior to that, like community wise?
Yes. I was part of Hindu nonprofit association, which is the temple,
Okay.
Canada Sri Ayyappan Temple, is one of the first, the huge temple in Canada.
Okay.
I was a board of director there as well. I was a volunteer and do a lot of pilgrimages and support for that temple, and as well as I follow the spiritual journey every year. I've been going to Sabrimala, which Lord Ayyappa, I don't know if you've heard about.
No.
So
No.
I've been going to Sabrimala, which is in Kerala.
Oh, okay.
29 years that I have completed.
Mhm.
And along going that pilgrimage, I was always wondering why, how, and can expand this spiritual knowledge to others and youngsters. But I happen to see Canadian Hindu Chamber of Commerce, and it's give you the both platform, cultural wise, also the business wise.
Mhm.
It's not about fascinating about business only. It's cultural democracy
Mhm.
also. This democracy brings you a lot of platform for our communities and our cultural people, and bring a bridge from anywhere in the world. So this is such a platform that we built for all the entrepreneurs
Mhm.
who has industrial manufacturing, and it connects worldwide.
Mhm.
So this is very very good option.
Great, great, great. So what's a mission? What's a mission statement, and what are some of the objectives for CHCC? Let's dive a little bit deep into that.
Okay, so recently I was well, experiencing in trade missions. We went to Nepal, Bangladesh, and India. And I think it's 9 different states that we met a lot of government officials, and we signed,
Mhm.
had a platform for um, entrepreneurs and business owners, cultural events, and we were able to communicate, sit in one table, one on one, exchanging our knowledges, exchanging our business. See, it opens more doors for all the entrepreneurs in Canada wide, and they would able to get an instant help in such things if they don't have any knowledge. Let's say if I'm running a let's say appliances business, and I can always get a help from other countries like Bangladesh and India, Nepal, so they can improve their technology. So we exchange the knowledge as well as advertisement material wise, and in technologies, networking, all those supports that you needed. As a
Hmm.
business person, you would need all the marketing tools, you need all the printing aspects, and you need backup ideas, call centers, and everything. So we were able to provide them as a platform. We made the lobby for all the business entrepreneurs in Canada. For example, there was furniture companies are there in Malaysia, I think Bangladesh.
Hmm.
I don't want to make them make
That's fine. Yeah. You don't have to
mention the
name. You
name,
don't have to
but
name names.
they got successful in this. So they brought the furnitures industries into Canada, and they are being one of those major furnitures companies right now. And also appliances. Um, I don't know if you heard about Walter appliances in Bangladesh. We
Hmm.
connect with the platform, and they started doing the business, and they are almost getting ready shipments and all that. As well as myself, I wanted to get into garment business, so that was a very good opportunity. That is my experience. So I went to um, I went to Bangladesh with the trade mission, and I was able to get all the knowledges, and I can tangibly see how it can be done from scratch. Even if I want to make a brand, my own brand, I could do this, like a Nike or Tim Tommy's or any other
Right.
product. I can bring up make up a own brand. Say I can bring up Ananth T-shirt, so I can
Okay.
make it from scratch. Look, so these kind of opportunities, I was almost done, but there was a conflict happened in Bangladesh, so
Yeah.
we got interrupted. Otherwise, I would have brought my Ananji T-shirt or
Right.
Ananji pants or suits, whatever I could have made out of.
Right.
So these kind of things we brought up through um, our chamber. Now we are looking for more opportunities, and we are up for another trade mission in future 2026 also.
Mhm.
And if anyone wants to join, or if you need more information about this, you can always approach us.
Yeah, for sure. There's also the website which everything outlines, I'm guessing. Okay. So I just want to touch base with you with one last thing is when you say you can do the like there's businesses from Bangladesh to here and vice versa, right? With the current situation between like Canada and India, let's say for example, something were to come from India here, do they kind of go the extra mile for the CHCC or the rules apply as it is? You know what I mean?
Yes, yeah, it's a trustworthy platform. Like,
Okay.
as an individual, let's say if you want to collaborate with any companies there in any country,
Hmm.
you have to prove yourself first, because who you are. But the companies will ask you if you can handle this. But and also there's a trustworthy thing that you need.
Hmm.
So you be automatically like, okay, if you're going through this chamber channel mission, trade mission, you already have a hub, and we already make the platform for you guys, and the trustworthy we will we already have a trustworthy build, so.
The
And
bridge is always there.
right,
It's
so
already
if
there.
I
Yeah.
wanted to start something, it's easier to start through the chamber than on your own.
Okay. Okay. Because there's the government backing there as well.
100%.
Yeah. There's yeah.
Yeah, it's a Justin Trudeau has welcomed our chamber in
Okay.
back in 2021. He welcome. So that's pretty initiative. So that's a trustworthy. So it's not just somebody who just started and there's no recognition, right? So
Right.
somebody, it's a good recognition sense. If somebody started on their own, and who you are, that's what you have to prove first
Hmm.
before you tie up any business.
Right. Right.
So, and also there's a from Hindu. There's one Hindu gentleman who started a business in educational sector. And I think it's over. I believe it's over $1 million worth right now. Who that that trade mission actually initiated that in educational business, like
Hmm.
colleges and stuff. And there's another. Also, there's another Hindu member from Dubai, and we were able to connect them to Guyana oil industry, and they tied up.
Okay.
So
So
these are
you're not just obligated to just Canada or India. You can also do Dubai and
anywhere
wherever
in the
else.
world.
Oh,
So
okay, great.
we are becoming a world trade missions platform. So through us, you can invest your money. And like I said, this is not only about cultural thing, it's also cultural democracy that we have. We can build together, and using our platform will give you more trustworthy and will be more easier than any other platform. So, and we are helping each other. So we are
Great.
building manufacturers, retails, and we can build. Or let's say somebody doesn't have knowledge of business. Let's say
Mhm.
no one has any knowledge of business, but you have a thought. Okay, I wanted to start a business. You can approach CHC.
Okay.
We can help them from scratch.
Right.
We can give them okay how to start from all the education that we can do.
Right.
So we have people, professional people behind us to coach you how to make things happen.
And this is all on volunteering basis.
Yes, and it is all under one roof.
Okay.
Everything can be
Okay.
done.
So then do you have to be a life member or do you have to be a general or youth member to be able to access these services, I'm guessing?
Uh, that perspective, maybe I don't have the full knowledge, but
Okay.
I know the fact that you have to be a Hindu first of
Of course. Okay.
all, right? And yes, you can be a temporary member
Okay.
or the life member,
Okay.
but you can always become a life member.
Okay.
But you have to start with the basic membership.
Okay. Right. I mean, that's what kind of runs the show as well, right? So, okay, great. And then just the last couple things. You say you're from Sri Lanka, right? And the whole Ramayana and everything. Our Hindu culture, like our Ramayana was based out of Sri Lanka, and it's a are you do you connect very well with Ramji, like Ram Bhagwan?
Ram Bhagwan, without Ram, anything won't happen. That's what I believe.
Right.
Because this is India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, everything is one soil
Yes.
once upon a time.
Right.
So it's a division happened, but cultural things there.
Yeah.
Rama is a breath,
Of course.
you know. Anjaneya, Jai Hanuman.
Yes.
So he's my favorite.
Of course.
So I don't want to go deep into it.
Right, of
but
course. No, we don't have time as well, but I really want to get into deep as well because
Yeah.
I'm a big follower of Hanumanji. We have Hanumanji back here.
Right.
Is
It's a universe actually connects like-minded people.
yeah, yeah.
So I'm a Anjaneer Bhakta too,
Acha, okay.
right?
Yeah.
So this person who spoke before me,
Yeah.
he's Anjaneer Bhakta. We don't know. I just found out.
Yeah.
And you just mentioned that you are Anjaneer Bhakta.
Yeah.
So that's what like-minded people will connect.
Yeah, and today is Saturday, so this
Yeah. Sri Ramajayam.
Yes, right.
Saturday brings people
Yes.
together with the Rama people.
Yeah, yeah.
So Anjaneya is never goes without Rama.
Of course.
Rama's breath is Anjaneya. Anjaneya's breath is Rama, right?
Right.
So
No, for sure. Well, thank you so much again, and I just want to wrap this up here. Any parting few lines that you want to say, or maybe a quote that inspired you to do what you do? Anything you want to say before we go away?
yeah,
Floor is yours.
if someone wants to start up a business,
Yeah.
if you want to be an entrepreneur, approach CHCC.
Yeah.
And do your best. Leave the rest to the CHCC. They will handle it.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Anandji. And that was Mr. Anandji. He's one of the directors. So we're moving on to our next guest. All right, we're rolling. So we got our last guest here. Gentleman's name is Maharshi Jani. He was a founding youth director, and he's a current VP of operations with CHCC. Again, that's Canadian Hindu Chamber of Commerce. Welcome to the show, Maharshi.
Thank you. First of all, I want to thank you for inviting me to the Pransh-U-nfiltered podcast. Super excited to be here.
Right on. Thanks so much. And a lot of times what you see is older gents being part of the organizations. and it's always good to see the young blood. And you are one of the founding youth director, and youth is very close to my heart as well. You know, it's something that I've been working with at the Garvi Gujarat Association of Canada that I'm part of, and I'm the current youth director, coordinator, president, whatever you want to say it. Um, what do you think is the youth looking for nowadays? What do you think?
First of all,
I'm just gonna throw you in the deep
oh,
end.
I would say all the youths, especially people of our age, are always looking for avenues to grow their business idea, create startups, have that incubator experience. And there's not a lot of support or guidance. The CHCC has created that hub, that incubator system to empower the young entrepreneurs to bring out their new ideas, to bring out their creativity, and funding is not a barrier.
Mm,
Guidance is there, process, government, policies and stuff, working around all of that to bring forward this. So if you get them young and support, then they can grow and bring it forward.
right, right. So back 2021, you would be what, in your 20s, mid 20s?
Yes, yes.
So mid 20s, I know what I was doing. Nothing.
Weren't we all?
I was, yeah, I had just recently graduated from U of A. I did my civil engineering degree, and I was really excited. I had a job lined up, and I had a little bit of freedom because I was making the money. But I'm sure it was same way you're with you as well. But what made you think that apart from that hustle of young and energetic, you also gotta communicate, you also gotta contribute your time to the community?
And I think it's something that's very common within you or I is that you have that 9 to 5 job,
Mm.
but it's that inner drive, inner fire that you have to give back to the community, to get
Right.
involved, to bring out new opportunities, and that was the same for me. And so that was that part of me that I always wanted to get involved in the community, but also have that engagement beyond just the job, but also in the business realm.
Right, right, right. So what was your family structure growing up? I guess you moved here when you were quite young, right?
Absolutely. So, my family and I, we moved here in 2000
Okay.
in Markham, Ontario.
Right.
Very snowy, just in September.
Okay.
And ever since I've been brought up here, did my schooling, did my undergrad, my master's both at York University. And so, same after grad, was a job lined up. But I saw that the scope of jobs and careers are at one level, but it's the entrepreneurship, the empowerment of a business that really got me. So I got my real estate license, and then got into the food business recently. So
Great.
we own a restaurant now. So
Great. Great.
so in that realm, and I think it's CHCC that opens your vision. So when I got involved in early phases, it's like there's more things beyond just that pension or 9 to 5 world.
Right, right. I think the way I look at being part of a community or being part of a any organization to say, I think it's the best thing that you can get out of it, like in terms of value wise, is that you get the contacts, you get you're
Absolutely.
networking, right?
Yes.
And a lot of my friends and some of my family, they're like, well, come on, you got to be making something out of this. Like you're involved with the community. There's got
Most
to be
common
something.
question.
There's got to be something. Come on, you can't be doing all this for free. I was like, yeah, well, it if you're talking about money wise, like the hard cash earned money, I don't make anything, but I earn the value, right? And that's gonna and as a business owner and as a visionary, and I mean, so are you because you're a business owner, and I think business owners are the biggest visionaries because you cannot just open a business today and start making the money tomorrow, right?
Right.
And so you have to be visionary, and I think that same thing applies to the community, and which is the reason why I feel like a lot of business owners are a lot of community leaders as well. You know what I mean? And I think part of what Naresh was saying earlier is the more you give, it comes back multiplied. You
Absolutely.
know what I mean? And do you believe in that?
Oh, 100%. And I think just building on what you were saying there, it's friendship beyond borders. Today, I'm sitting in Edmonton, Alberta,
Yeah.
with friends who I am meeting for the first time, but doesn't feel that way.
Right. Right.
And so those connections, it's not possible if you're just in one silo.
Yeah.
It's organizations and the community work you do that allow you to really bridge out of it.
Of course, of course. So tell us a little bit. Let's bring it to the CHCC, which is you guys have a big event coming up tonight,
Yes,
and
super excited.
everyone's super excited for that. Just apart from, I guess, the president, he's probably not going to be here because of the Air Canada.
Right, yes.
But tell us a little bit about your time at CSCC, your challenges that you're facing. A little bit
Absolutely.
about that.
Well, I mean, just to quickly on the youth part, our president Kushagar, he's young too.
Yeah.
In his just late 20s, early 30.
Okay.
So you can see how the even such a big organization has empowered such young people to run and drive.
Right.
Super excited about this evening's event. It's our signature events. So out of the four, this is one of them: Invest India, Invest Canada. Last year we held it a little bit more west in BC. This year we are holding it in Alberta. The first year it was southwestern Ontario,
Yep.
and then it was in Toronto. So this is our fourth Invest India, Invest Canada, and we are going to be launching our Alberta chapter,
Great.
CHCC. So that means that we have 51 plus life members that are now part of the organization, and it will be run by the local team here, activities and events. So, and this event is really unique. We are creating bridges between governments, B2B businesses, and organizations to create an avenue to do and a platform to do business, to do investments, to have that opportunity, and understand how there are other ways that you can create income and have money and just have that broaden horizon view.
Right. Right. So what would you say is the biggest challenge taking it to then taking I mean, it's just like an everyday thing, right? I mean, you have just in any business, you always have a challenge, right? And
Yes.
which is what as a business owner you're driven by. You can't be stagnant in life, right? So I'm sure there's some challenges that you're facing.
So how many do you want to mention?
That's
I can
I'm told that I'm on a clock right now. So you better whatever you want to say, whatever however long you want
Well,
to say
I
it.
mean, I will say this: being part of an organization from ground up, there's a lot of framework you have to do. There's a lot of SOPs you're creating. There's a lot of creating your PR with the community organization. So there's that a lot of legitimacy, that trust building. So there's those challenges. I mean, our founding president Naresh, you met, founding vice president Kushagarji and stuff. So they really drove that drive forward. I myself was part of the organization from the beginning.
Mhm.
So creating, the trust, the vision, mission, the objectives of the organization, and then showing to the community how this is a standalone unique, how we are impacting the community in a positive way, and how we're going to be here for a very long time.
Right.
And
Right.
so those challenges of creating those frameworks and SOPs, community relationships, to like nitty gritties of the events and stuff, are for sure something that are challenges. But now we have amazing dedicated volunteers, members from almost all part of Canada represented here, and in a way, so proud that this will be our fourth Invest India, Invest Canada, fourth year of doing these things, and it'll be at a very big level.
Right, right. I wanna since you're my age or my age group, right? I wanted to ask you this because I don't see a lot of young guys, getting involved with the community work and getting involved with the community work and I think part of the reason why you see like what I was talking about initially, part of the reason why you see a lot of older folks is because their businesses are all set. They're running on autopilot, right? They have people put in place, they have systems in place. So they have a little bit more time to just kind of, do the community
Oh
work.
my God,
Yeah.
great point.
But then having yourself and having and I'm sure that your businesses are in its infancy stage, right? They're probably not there yet. I might be wrong. I'm just
No,
assuming.
you're on the right track. And
Yeah.
where you're going, I
Yeah.
absolutely.
So how do you manage your time when you're traveling across Canada, when you're a realtor, when you're a business owner like a restaurant? And I know a restaurant. I used to be a owner of a restaurant.
Absolutely.
So how do you like? I want to just kind of dive deep into that.
I think you hit the nail there. And what a point. I can't believe I missed it.
Yeah.
Time
Yeah.
is for what a challenge.
Yeah.
Because you are for sure sacrificing a part to give here, or you're giving something
Yeah.
at that time, and time management, time commitment, and time realization is just the biggest part in doing community work.
Yeah.
In the beginning it's challenging
Yeah.
because you have your professional work, you have your social, and then you have your community work.
Yeah.
But you start realizing how to prioritize things, you start realizing how to allocate time in a way that it covers up a lot. And then you also, like I said, you build such great volunteers that your workload also decreases after.
Right.
Of course, in the beginning, there's the where are you going? You're like you said, right? Oh, you're not. They're not covering this. You're doing it yourself. You're
Yeah.
spending your own.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think it's that again, that fire within us, or that little drive that is in us that wants to do this.
Yeah.
And so we don't look for the reward in the initial phases or ever.
Right.
And when you do it that way, selflessly,
Right.
you're able to grow. But oh my God, time is a challenge.
Just a bit extending on that. I mean, we did talk a lot about CHCC, but I think at the same time, you're a young guy, and I'm sure you have a personal life,
Yes.
right? And I want to make sure that you're giving a time allocation to your other side of things, which is the big priority of building a family.
Yes.
And it's a very essential thing. And I was talking to this gentleman here. I knew he was my age. So yesterday when we first met,
Right.
I was like, you know what? I don't want to go through this Maharshi Ji or Maharshi Bhai. I'm not a very big into that.
Absolutely.
So
the informal is the formal. I feel like the informal
Yeah.
way of connecting is the way to go.
Yeah, exactly. And which is what kind of that's one of the values at Pransh-U-nfiltered. We want to make sure, like, what are the guests that come in, like, and we had Ananth right before you here,
Yes.
and I think I saw him just early on, like he was a bit just edgy, and because it was first time, and he just didn't show. He showed a lot of those things, and I said, you know what, man, it's here we want to make sure we feel like home and we feel like family. You know what I mean? And
Which we are.
Yeah.
We are feeling like we've known each other for so long.
Yeah.
The hospitality to
Yeah.
the openness has been incredible.
Right, yeah. So let's kind of tie this all. So it's CSCC. We have an event tonight.
Yes.
And do you want to promote it? Do you want to say?
Absolutely. Invest India, Invest Canada,
Yeah.
Alberta. Fourth ever. We're super excited for the Canadian Hindu Chamber of Commerce to be hosting. We're launching our magazine. Our Alberta chapter is also going to be launched. Our president for the chapter will be announced tonight, so it'll be still a surprise.
Can you tell us after the podcast or no? That's gonna be a
After the
secret.
For now, it's the suspense. Just
Okay.
a few more hours to go. It'll be from 6 to 8:30, and then great programs. People from across Canada have joined. Myself from Ontario, others from BC,
Right.
from Calgary, Edmonton. So we have a great presence and great business opportunities. We have a speaker about private jets and airlines. So which
That's what's going on.
to the medical tourism and industry, to the Badlands tourist resort opportunities. So you're going to see a wide range of speakers tonight as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Maharshi, for coming out and joining us on our podcast. Just
Absolutely.
one last thing. Do you have any partings words to say? Any quote that inspired you? Any books that inspired you? Any movie that inspires you? Anything?
One of the quotes I love, which
Okay.
I always listen to, is "Aspire to inspire," and
Cool.
so just aspire to inspire.
Yeah.
Is one of the mottos I live by.
Yeah, and one of the quotes, not really a quote, but one of the lines that I go through, it's let's hustle. Keep
Let's
hustling.
hustle.
Let's keep hustling. Thanks so much, Maharshi ji, one more time. And that's a wrap with the CHCC team all the way from Ontario. They have their fourth Invest Canada, Invest India Business Summit from 6 p.m. till 9 p.m. at Akka Center in Edmonton. It's going to be a great event. There's going to be some dignitaries with speeches. There's going to be the launch of the Alberta chapter. from what I see, CHCC is only going up from this point on, and they have some dedicated volunteers. They're doing a great job. If you want to find more information, you can always go to our website, which is chcc.ca.
.ca.
Pretty straightforward. One more time, thanks so much, and keep tuning into Pransh-U-nfiltered, where we keep you the real conversations and keep it everything raw here.